Hi there everyone, I thought I'd just do a little video from the allotment just to show the new polytunnel that I've put up. I mean, it's not a, it's just one that I found on eBay for a decent price, but I thought I might give one a try this year because I've struggled the last few years growing things like peppers and tomatoes and cucumbers. We've not really had the heat for them up here at the allotment because it does tend to be a little bit cooler here. So yeah, I thought I'd just show you what I've done because I've put the polytunnel up. Found a few tips online, come up with a few things myself just to try and hopefully make it last a little bit longer and hopefully not blow away in the first lot of wind that we get. So I'll just show you around. It's 4 by 3 meters front to back, so that's about 12 foot by 9 foot. I'll just take you around the back here. There's the back. Vents on the side there, just to allow a bit of air through. The door is just a big zipped entrance in the cover. They did have some with like a proper door, however they were a little bit more expensive, and to be honest, I wasn't really bothered. I thought I'd save the money and get a slightly larger size. So from the inside you can see there's storm bracing at that end on that side and one on the opposite side there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 poles that run front to back the full length with the hoops. And we have had a little bit of wind, I mean probably about 30-40 mile an hour, and it seems to have held up pretty well. I expect the cover will probably be the first thing that will rip, if anything is going to happen. But yeah, so when I was reading about installing this, I did manage to do it by myself. It was a little bit tricky, but basically loose fitted all the parts together on the frame and then screwed them together. It held together pretty well while I was doing it, and then fitted the cover afterwards. What I've actually done is bury the frame, the whole frame at the bottom, and the cover in a trench that's about 6 inches deep. So the actual frame that runs around base here and across the front and into there and all the way around, I actually buried that underground with the cover in the hope that it will hold it down. I did think it perhaps might rust a little bit, but for the price I paid, it was less than £100, so I'm not necessarily expecting it to last a lot longer than 5 years anyway. I don't think the cover will last that long, certainly. So I mean, it is galvanized tubing, you can see that there, but we'll just see how long it lasts. Not too bothered. I was just hoping to try and stop it blowing away, really. Now I noticed when I was looking at them, there was sort of 2 options. It was off eBay. Some of them have a 19mm frame, 19mm diameter framework, and then some have 25mm, and this is a 25mm tubing, which I thought just might add to the strength, and it does seem pretty strong. It's gone together quite well, and I think the thicker tubing will make a difference, but I'm hoping that I've buried it in the ground, it will actually help to hold it. The other thing I've done, I'll just show you these out here. Let's just have a quick look. So I bought some stakes they basically look like rebar that you put in concrete to strengthen the rebar mesh that you use in concrete to strengthen it. There you go. So they're galvanized steel hooks. You can get 12-inch, or these are 16-inch, I think. So millimeters, that's about 400mm length. And what I've done is, as I've dug the trench out to put the frame into, and after digging it out, I've positioned the frame in the trench and then put several of those hooks. I think there's 4 along. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the same on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 along the back, and 3 along the bar that's in the trench at the front there. So I'm hoping again that will help to kind of anchor it down if it does start to lift out of the trench that I dug for it, and buried the frame into. If it does start to lift, I'm hoping those hooks will give it a little bit more strength to hold in place. I've also opened the 2 vents on that side, 2 vents on that side, hoping that will just, I'll probably leave those open permanently even in the winter, just to allow some air to flow through so that it's not acting like a giant kite, hopefully. That's the theory, but we'll see if it works. The other thing I've done is cover the whole floor in the Mypex material. We get a lot of weeds on this allotment. If I go and show you around the back of the tunnel, bearing in mind I only put this up 2 or 3 weeks ago, you can already see there lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of little weed seedlings already coming through. So I decided to line the floor with the Mypex just to try and prevent the weeds growing. And what I'll do is grow in pots and use an automatic watering system from this builder's bucket over in the corner here. Use an automatic watering system so that everything gets watered every day in the pots. A little bit more expensive doing things that way rather than planting straight into the ground. The trouble is, in here I think the weeds will probably go even crazier than they do outside and end up causing a lot of mess. So I think it's best to go this route for now anyway. So we'll see how we go. And basically I've done a double, you can already see weeds coming through the sides here. I've doubled over the Mypex, so it's a double layer across the whole floor. And again, held in with these that I picked up on Amazon. They're U-shaped spikes, about 6 inches long, with a collar, plastic collar around the top. Push those down as hard as you can, and it holds the Mypex in place. So I'm hoping this is going to help be a bit more successful with some of the harder to grow stuff, peppers, tomatoes, or some of the stuff that needs more heat anyway. Peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, hoping to try melons as well. We'll just see how things go. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe for more. Thanks.